Hello and welcome to another update on the Tigard real estate market. My name is Steve Thoele, principal broker with Premier Property Group. And this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, June 18th. So going to share my screen with you here and go through the info with you. So start off looking at active listings. This last week I showed we had 26 homes come on the market in Tigard. What you guys see was kind of a slower week. Kind of was a low for the past 8 weeks in terms of new listings, kind of following a couple strong weeks where we had close to 40 listings each week, new listings each week. You can kind of see the total number of active listings has certainly grown over the past 8 weeks, had a low of 139 homes 8 weeks back, and got up to 185 3 weeks ago. It's just down just a few. It's been very steady the past 3 weeks. This last week came in at 183 homes active on the market in Tigard. The median list price and days on market for the active listings, median price has kind of come down. Had a high of 776,000 was the high for the past 8 weeks, and that got down to 720,000 2 weeks back. This last week recovered a little bit up to 739,000. Most recent reading for these 183 homes that are currently on the market. And days on market, it's been pretty steady for the most part. You know, we had a high of 45, a low of 31. This last week kind of came in right in the middle of that at 38 days of average market time. So just a little over, a month of market time for the 183 homes that are currently on the market. Okay, moving on to pending sales. So this last week, I showed we had 22 homes go into pending status this last week, closer towards the lower end of the range, not quite the low for the past 8 weeks, but close. And the week for that, though, was a high of 39 pending, so it was, much busier 2 weeks back. Total number of pendings you can kind of see has definitely been on the rise as well, along with the amount of homes coming on the market. Had a low of 114 8 weeks back. This last week hit a slight high at 147 homes in pending status. And then the median price and days on market for those pendings, you can see it's been bouncing between about 630 and 650 this last 2 weeks. We're right at 650,000, which was high for the past 8 weeks. And then the days on market, definitely on the decline. Started off at 24 days of average market time 8 weeks back. Last 3 weeks or so, it's been around 10 days of average market time, which is just a little bit over a week of market time for the homes that have been getting into contract. And the last thing we'll look at is sold listing activity. So as of the time I put the info together here, we had 19 homes crossover from pending to sold this last week. You can kind of see that's down from the prior 3 weeks, where we had a little bit stronger activity. And we'll look over the prior 4 weeks of activity on a week-by-week basis here. That's definitely been on the rise. Hit 94 closings over this past 4 weeks of activity here, and you can kind of see that that's definitely been on the rise over the past 4 to 5 weeks now. The median sold price and days on market for those closed sales, you can kind of see we had a low of 580, high of right around 650,000. This last week came in at 609, down a little bit from the week prior. And then days on market hasn't been moved a whole lot. We had a low of 6, high of 12. Last 2 weeks, it's been right in the close to the middle of that at 8 days of market time. So just about over a week of market time for the most recent 94 sales that have occurred over this past month. So things have obviously been selling very quickly in Tigard. And to finish it out here, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So that red bars is the weeks of inventory number. You can see we had a low of just a little over 6 weeks of inventory to begin the period here. That climbed up to a little over 9 weeks of inventory here about a month back, and has been coming down a bit from there. This last week came in at a little under 8 weeks of inventory. So just about 2 months worth of inventory right now in Tigard based upon the current level of supply and demand. And the sale price as a percent of the original list price, you can kind of see that that's been pretty steady. Had a low of a little over 98% and a high of just under full asking price here to begin with. This last most recent reading was just under 99%. So Still a very active, competitive seller's market environment in Tigard, and marked by just about 2 months of inventory and things selling very close to what sellers are asking. So even though inventory is up a little bit, obviously demand is more than keeping pace. And buyers are still out there looking, and even in spite of higher rates, still currently around 7% interest rates, plus or minus, depending upon your situation. So very competitive out there. We'll see what happens going forward. I would imagine we're going to kind of continue to see a pretty competitive market. It's going to remain as we move through summer, and I think inventory is going to stay pretty conservative, pretty low, and I think demand is going to continue to definitely be there. So that is the update. Hope it was helpful as always, and if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My phone and email address are down below this video in the description, so let me know how I can help. As always, really appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you have with these videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, you really need to do it. It's a great way for you to stay up to date. So be sure to click that subscribe button before you leave. And hope you have a great day. Make it a great day. And we will see you on the next update.